Hey, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to show you all how I'm going to be budgeting for the month of October. And I do want to say really quickly that the month of October is my birthday month. So this month is really special to me, especially because I am about to be debt free. So I'm so close to being debt free. And yeah, I am excited. So, starting off with my income, I am on salary. So, my income rarely ever changes unless I do like a PTO sellback, unless we get our incentives for the year, etc. So, I am currently at $3,191. And sorry if I'm writing sideways, I'm sitting off to the side. But I know that is what I'm going to be bringing in for the month of October. And it's typically not that high, but due to the pandemic and being an essential worker, I do have my childcare paid for right now. So typically I'm paying childcare, but since I have DHS paying childcare for right now until the end of the year, I am able to apply those funds and roll it back into my income so I can disperse that between my expenses. So for rent, that is a fixed expense, and I do pay $6.95 per month. That is because I live in Arkansas and our cost of living is really, really low, which is why I don't really ever plan to leave the state of Arkansas, no matter what my income is, because I can get the most bang for my buck here. And I'm a country girl and I like the country. I have no problem living in a small town. And for my electric bill, I am going to budget $125. So I did add, I think it was an additional $5 last month, and that worked pretty well. So I'm going to keep it at $125. And for water, I'm going to budget $75. Once upon a time, it was cheaper than this. I budgeted like $55 for water, but since we're home due to the pandemic and I'm not quite sure what's going on, like if the taxes have changed, but my water bill has been pretty high, so I upped it to 75. And for Wi-Fi, I am budgeting $70. Now, it used to be cheaper than $70, but the special that I was under was up, and I tried to negotiate them down, but this was as low as they were willing to go. It's still a pretty good price, so I just have to stick it out at $70 until the next special comes around. And for my phone bill, I am prepaid, so that's going to be $49. That's a fixed expense, so I know that's what I'm paying every single month. And even though my water and like my electric bill, they are variable expenses because they fluctuate due to usage, I like to treat them like a fixed expense. It just helps to keep me organized. It helps to keep me from getting overwhelmed with my budget. So I apply this amount every single time. I try not to change the amount that I apply to these expenses, because I like to think of all of my expenses as fixed. So I do overshoot typically. And for debt, I am going to keep it at $1,050. For renter's insurance, that is $18. That is a fixed expense, so I know that's what I'm going to be paying every single month. And Disney Plus, that is pretty new, but since we are at home most of the time, my daughter won the fight on that, so I had to add in $7 to my monthly budget. And I did leave out car maintenance for September, but I'm adding that back in. I typically take $10 per paycheck and put it in an account, and then whenever it's time for me to get an oil change, I will withdraw those funds. So that's going to be $20 for this month. And for savings, I'm going to keep it at $150. I have a few months worth of living expenses saved up, so I cut my savings dramatically just so I could beef up my debt payments. For groceries, I budget $180 per paycheck, so that's $360 that I'm going to be budgeting for this month since I'm paid bi-weekly. And same for gas. So I am budgeting $140 for this month, or $70 per paycheck. For fun, I did increase it by $35. So as I stated, this is my birthday month and I wanted to go out for sushi. So that's going to be how I treat myself. I don't want to spend like a large amount this year because I'm so close to being debt free, and to me that's the ultimate gift. So I'm going to budget for $235. I typically budget just $200, which is $100 per paycheck. That covers me and my kids. So it's 3 people on $100. Yes, we keep it super tight, but to me, it's just what works and what makes the most sense. And I'm willing to go through the sacrifice just to get the bigger reward. And now for beauty, I'm budgeting $60, and I'm hoping that I can keep my beauty this time. If you watch any of my videos, you know sometimes beauty does not make the cut, but I am hoping I get to spend that $30 per paycheck. And for a household, I am budgeting $80, which is $40 per paycheck. And household, that includes toilet paper, tissue, I guess that's the same thing. Toothpaste, if we need soap, laundry detergent. So that $40 per paycheck will pay for those expenses. And I had came under recently because my son, I weaned him out of his pull-ups at night. So that is helping me to save quite a few bucks here in this category. And for auto insurance, I did not leave that out this time. I left it out of my September budget that I wrote down. I am paying $57. That is a fixed expense, so I know that's going to be what comes out every single month. No surprise there. Now for my debt, I am going to start off October with a debt total of $1,818.36. I keep forgetting to pay off this random 36 cents, but this is for one student loan. And so I am down to my last student loan. It started at $5,500. So I am knocking it on down. And then once this is paid off, that is it for me. I am ringing the debt-free bell. But my goals for this month, when it comes to this balance, I do want to get this balance to $700. So I want to start November at $700, and that will allow me to pretty much knock it out with one paycheck. I am willing to give up fun, beauty, and whatever else to make that $700 paycheck. That way I am completely done, and so I can get started on my savings goals come January. I do want to give myself a little break because I'm kind of burnt out. This year is crazy, and to try to be debt free in this crazy year, like, it takes a lot on you mentally. But this is my October budget, and hopefully this was super helpful to you all. I don't have any goals that I am really working on besides my debt payment. So typically if I have a goal, like if I am needing to buy clothes or something like that, then I would adjust my expenses to allow me to hit that goal for the month. But since I really don't have anything going on for October besides trying to get sushi for my birthday, I really did not have to move much around. I just added $35 to fund, and that $35 came from my blogging expenses. I feel pretty okay with my income that I would be making in October, so that can really be spent on sushi. But if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment what your goals are for October, and I will catch you all in the next one.